Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. So, a few things have changed since the last episode. Uh, Most obvious, being a new outfit. Also, ridiculous new jet boots. I really can't wait to get rid of these, but at the moment they're the best thing I have. I also changed up my sub-palettes a bit. So I have like one empty one right now because I got nothing to do with it. But I'm pretty much setting up for some abilities that I'll be getting later on. I will be making use of this switcher if and when I need to. So new outfit I got via the player shop, which is accessed by this purple thing called the Visiphone. I'm not gonna open it up. I think I've already like done it once, so I suppose I could. Yeah, okay. The first time you try to access this, the game will tell you to make a second password, and the first time you access the player shop after logging into the game, you'll be required to put that password in. Once that's done though, anytime after, as long as you're in the same login session, you'll just go right into the player shop when you access it. Pretty much, I got this new outfit from other players who just put it on the market. The outfit I was previously wearing is actually literally just called an outfit. It covers everything, I guess, like all the slots. But what I'm wearing now is called layered wear. The jacket I'm wearing represents the outer layer. The rest of the outfit currently represents the base wear. I call it the middle layer. And then there's inner layer, which is essentially underwear. Which brings me to this place. So, the outerwear, for whatever reason, occupies the same slot as outfits. So, whether it's an outfit or an outerwear, it would go here. But the other two things are actually changed
to the salon.
Here, in the salon. Take a quick look at it. So, all the options that have this, I think it's called a star gem. I wasn't paying attention to the tutorial. Like they will require a currency that uses this symbol in order to make any changes. There's also these green cards, which are salon coupons or certificates or something. I forget the full name. I think they're bought with AC normally, but there are other ways to acquire them. I'm not entirely certain the full scope of how they can be used. Like, I don't know if the card is good for one change of the option, or if it's good for all changes made for the session. Like, if I were to change both of these things, would that take only one card? Is essentially my question. And I think that's a yes, but I can't remember. It's been so long since I did this in the Japanese version, I just totally forgot. You can pretty much change most of the stuff. Most of the advanced stuff is a no-go. Pretty much anything that would affect your character's shape or key like very key features, particularly skin color, it's going to cost these star gems. But a lot of the simple stuff, even eyes for whatever reason, will work just fine. You can also change hairstyle, body paint, even the character's voice. I can change my voice here. Alright, with that out of the way, I think it might be a good idea to start with some story.
Which quest are you up for?
Story quest, please. Let's see. Who do I want to start with? I think let's start with 2 arcs in a pod.
You there! Arc's up!
Who, me?
Hey! Don't ignore me! I'm talking to you! I can tell you're still getting your feet wet here, rookie. Lucky for you, I know my way around, and I'm willing to give you some tips.
This person looks a lot stronger than you, Patty.
Oh, shut up! What we operatives need right now isn't boring old skill. It's knowledge and information. Am I right? Now, the first thing you need to know about being an ARCS operative is watch out for the fall spawn.
Right.
They've got it out for us so bad. And they go around turning wildlife on these planets all vicious and stuff. We've got to do something about them before it's too late. Fortunately, the wildlife here on Nevarius isn't all that strong. But on other planets...
Sorry about my sister babbling on like that. Believe me, I know how it feels. Never mind her. She's just a big-headed know-it-all who's only good for spreading rumors.
Getting a very different vibe from her in English than I did in Japanese.
Although she's not wrong when she says that the fall spawn are dangerous. And they've even been showing up around here lately, so it definitely doesn't hurt to be careful. Now come on, Patty, let's go. We have our own job to do gathering information.
I looked a lot taller from the previous angle.
Hey! Wait up, Tia! I was still talking!
Don't worry about it. No one was listening to you anyway.
Ouch. Alright. Well, that was kind of short. Arcs being here.
Oh, a new colleague, eh? The number of ARCS operatives coming to Nevarius has been on the rise lately. Before all the fall spawn showed up, you could go for days without bumping into a single soul. You could also say the proliferation of ARCS ops is a sign of increasing danger. When things were safe, nobody came here at all. Even if peace means bad business for people like us, who make our living fighting the bad guys, it beats the alternatives.
That was a lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. And let's go for one more.
Hello. There certainly are more and more ARCS operatives coming to Nevarius these days. At least that has been the case ever since all these fall spawns started to appear. Actually, I am a little worried about the way things are going. As the saying goes, where there is arcs, there is danger. I am an arcs operative myself, but I would prefer to avoid working as one as much as possible, because having no work would mean we are finally at peace. You say there is someone else who feels the same? Good to know it is not just me.
Alright. Enough chatter. I think it's time for the next expedition.
Which quest are you up for?
There we go. Sheesh. Okay, main quests. Expeditions. Desert exploration. Needing to come here for a while now. Looks like it's a lot of fall spawn. Alright. Doing it on hard mode.
Good luck!
That's probably the spikiest planet I've ever seen. It's weird. I guess it's because these videos only ever show up once. The first time you go on a mission there. And ooh, I never actually even noticed this before when I was playing the Japanese version. This is cool. Yeah, it's like it's nice kind of seeing all these planets as a new thing, even if it's only brief. Alright, let's see. So I did some quests for Marlo, which added her to available list of allies, and I totally forgot to get a present from her. Darn it. I also got a new kind of ally. An auxiliary.
Good day, mate.
Hello.
So, an auxiliary partner, or support partner in the Japanese version, is essentially a second character that you create, and you can send them on fetch quests, and that's how you level them up. You also have full control over their, let's see here, their weapon determines their primary class, and then you have full control over what their subclass is. And after doing a number of fetch quests and talking to them afterward, eventually their personalities can change, which I think has an effect on their battle strategy. Let's go ahead and grab a D-band drink. Sense up L and threat level reduction. Ooh.
Let's get going.
Oh,
Alright, let's do it!
This is the desert area of Lilypaw. It's practically a sea of sand. Visibility is often compromised here due to sandstorms. Across the desert, you'll find traces of an ancient culture wiped out by the fall spawn. You'll also find automata, autonomous weapons, and the remnants of that self-same era. Proceed with caution.
I will end this.
alright. So, another thing that's new since the last episode, I got this. So, that ability, feeds off my gear gauge. I think it's actually pretty weak for both levels 1 and 2, but If my gear gauge is level 3 when I use that, or at least when the consumption occurs, perhaps, it puts out a lot of damage. As an explosion, it pretty much hits everything around me in a short range. Does like thousands of damage with my current level and gear. The alternative is a frontal kick. I believe that focuses all the damage into a single target, and that pretty much triples the damage that they take compared to what the explosion would do. Still consumes my gear gauge though.
Take this!
7,000.
Take this! Go!
Oh, hello. There's something for me to kick? Oh, I missed. Oh, interesting. New room already. Oh, I guess I should also talk about critical field. I mentioned it briefly. When I activate it, it produces a field that buffs not only myself, but also all party members within range. Normally, so I have it at level 5, normally it would last for 60 seconds, and the cooldown's 90 seconds. Cooldown starts upon activation though, so when it goes away, it's only gone for like 30 seconds at a time. Assuming I activate it whenever it goes off cooldown. However, I also paired it up with another skill called Field Remain, which causes the effect of the field to continue for another 30 seconds after the field has dissipated or party members have left it. So,
Eyes peeled.
for me at least, and generally for the NPCs as well, the buff from the field actually lasts for the full duration of the ability's cooldown, which is quite handy. Probably also mention that critical field boosts critical chance, but not damage. And at level 5 it boosts by 30%. Boosts are additive in this game, not multiplicative, and characters start with a base chance of 5%. So the 30% boost from critical fields already puts me at a 35% chance, which sounds pretty insane already. I'm also rocking the elemental stance for Bouncer, which with its own critical upgrade boost. So whenever I'm hitting an enemy with an element they're weak to, I have yet another 25% chance to land a critical hit. So my total chance, when I'm doing everything right, I'm using the field, which I'm not, 60. I have a 60% chance to land a critical hit. critical field, field remain, and the elemental stance are all bouncer skills, by the way. There's something, go to the desk in the, you'd go to one of the desks at the gate room to purchase good skill points.
Emergency! Code! Distraction!
Kana! Ooh, I did a lot of damage. These things don't seem to have a lot of health.
Excellent job.
I guess I'm capped on monomates.
Completed!
I don't really notice it very often, but when you're targeting an item like this, its name pops up in the upper left corner of the screen. Whoa! Ow. Oh. And it looks like my inventory is full. Otherwise I'd be picking that disc up.
Amazing!
Alright. Any discs I already have? Ooh. Yeah, okay. All learnable as well. I'm pretty much at a point now where even if I'm not going to make regular use of them, I'd like to learn everything I can. The rest of it can be mag fodder.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Ah, I mistimed my jump input. Cool. So, when you get knocked down, like I did a couple times,
Completed!
the jump button is the key to a perfect recovery. You gotta time it like right when you hit the ground. It's very tight too.
Something's coming. Probably.
There we go.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'll save that mega kick I was talking about for the boss.
There we go. Take this. There we go.
Or I could do it right now. Actually, this thing's not gonna last as long as I'd like. There we go. Oh, someone's activated their Sound Blast. Second room is large. Maybe not really all that big, but like I'm having to explore a lot. This has been quite linear. Probably help if I was using the correct element.
There we go.
One of the false spawn that likes to spawn in this area is one that isn't actually weak to light. So I prefer... The mechs are weak to lightning. Whenever I'm dealing with false spawn, I prefer to switch to fire right now because of that one that isn't weak to light. Otherwise I'd just be canceling my element with the weapon action. Whoa. I think I want to avoid that. Aren't any other tornadoes going on, are there? What the heck? Oh. Need to charge it first. Alright. Made it to the boss room. I totally wasn't paying attention to my health until just now. Wow. Of course, this isn't necessary. There's a healing thing, like, next to the teleporter. Yeah, right there. Alright, let's check my inventory. Oh, yeah, I'm full. And, oh, completely new spell. Wind-based support technique deploys a field of condensed photons which add additional wind strikes when the user or allies or nearby allies attack. That's something to try later. That's neat. Okay. A while back I said there was nothing I could do about a near full inventory. I was wrong. You can actually just deposit stuff straight to storage, which is very convenient. I have a lot of weapons. And armor. Oh, I guess that's something I forgot to talk about. So I no longer hate the aura as much as I used to because I figured out how to engage stealth, as it's called. Move stealth? Engage stealth. Awesome. I can hide all the unwanted armor pieces. Let's see. I should probably just go ahead and store all the stuff for now. In addition to being able to deposit straight from inventory to storage, I can also later sell from storage. Alright, we're not
Emergency! Code! Due!
I think I want to take out these plant-like growths. Yeah, there we go.
Objective complete.
Whee!
Success confirmed. Return when
Completed!
Oh, and Zon verse 6? Oh, cool. The one I learned just moments ago is already a higher level. Means mag fodder. Well, there's actually a lot of
Amazing, eh?
classes that want to be doing that. Feeding those discs to the mag for dexterity bonuses. So I believe I mentioned already in a previous episode that I want to be doing that as a bouncer. It's because one of their innate skills causes the dexterity boost from mag to also be a 1-for-1 bonus to melee and tech power. Another class, Braver, basically does the same thing, except instead of tech power, it's range power. So melee power and range power. There's yet another class, currently in the Japanese version, not yet in North America, that boosts all three of those power stats. Melee, range, and tech, for every point of dexterity the mag offers. Ooh. Roto, huh? I think he does time attacks or something. Alright. Yeah! Gotta go to the casino for this guy. Alright. Marlu.
What is it? Interesting.
Hello, I was just hoping to see you. Please, take this. I doubt it would find any use in my hands. Hopefully it will in yours. Grants. Oh. It's a spell I already have, actually. I think. Actually, no, I don't think I do. Take it with my thanks for taking the time to speak with me. Look forward to seeing you again.
Goodbye.
Alright, ooh! Oh yeah, I definitely did not have this already. Did actually already have a light spell, it was slotted in my other, sub-palette. What I just learned, I believe, is a ranged spell, single target range. Whereas what I have slotted is a melee area of effect. The Hans.
Heyo!
Yay. See here, so my subclass leveled
Bye.
up. That's something that happens at when you reach level 20 in any class. Coffee will actually chime in right after returning from a mission if you've hit level 20 during it.
Ah, it's you.
Alright, level 29 in my primary class.
Bye now.
So, another thing I kind of got wrong. So, I wasn't wrong about many of these client orders being doable infinitely. However, they also come with a cooldown. Usually 22 hours, if I think. But there are some that will take even longer to cool off. A couple I turned in not long ago are weeklies. And the cooldown starts on the moment of turn-in. Get around to selling stuff, but it has been a little while.
Which quest are you up for?
Go ahead and see maybe one more cutscene. Wrong menu. Story quest, please. Alright, let's go with the Shadow Servant.
I have a question for you. Would you mind answering it? You're aware that reports of rampaging dragons are on the rise, I trust? Do you know anything about their whereabouts? Or if there are any particularly strong specimens? I see. Pardon my breach of etiquette. Carry on with your exploration and disregard what I just said.
That's an interesting stealth mode. Alright. And I think that will do it for this episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. Bye, everyone.